In Colorado, you'll find some of the deepest, darkest, roughest rock canyons. High in those canyons, you'll find an apex predator, half Sabercat, half Jaguar. Castleview Sabercats, Rock Canyon Jaguars. This is Cat Hockey. Good afternoon and welcome. University of Denver, Colorado, Joy Burns Arena, semifinal round. Your Castleview Sabercats will once again take on the Steamboat Sailors. Winners out, loser moves on, and we can guarantee you there will be no tie here today. Want to give another quick shout out here to head coach Brian Heft from the Cat Nation and the Cat's Den. A much happy birthday. Hopefully the Cats can give you the gift of a couple wins. So both teams take the ice. Your Cats are in their black sweaters, gold and red trim. The Sailors in all white sweaters, black breezers, and a red trim. We are tight up against the glass here, but from what I was told earlier in the game, the boys would much rather play here on great ice for the college boys here at Denver University. Going to give you the breakdown of your 22 Cats. 22-23 Cats. So here we go. Sophomore out of Rock Canyon, goaltender number 1, Jacob Harris. Sophomore out of Castleview, left winger number 2, Aiden O'Reilly. Freshman out of Rock Canyon, left winger number 3, Trent Miller. Freshman out of Castleview, defenseman number 4, Jeffrey Keenan. Sophomore out of Rock Canyon, defenseman number 6, Luke Gardner. Sophomore out of Rock Canyon, center number 7, assistant captain Jackson Jones. Sophomore out of Castleview, right winger, number 8, Mason Marks. Sophomore out of Rock Canyon, defenseman, number 9, assistant captain Justin Keogh. Freshman out of North Star Academy, right winger, number 10, Taylor Trumbley. Sophomore out of Rock Canyon, right winger, number 11, Tatum Small. Sophomore out of Rock Canyon, center, number 12, Matthew Wanogo. Sophomore out of Castleview, right winger, number 13, Jared Jones. Sophomore out of Castleview, defenseman, number 14, Logan Lucier. Sophomore out of Rock Canyon, left winger, number 15, and your captain, Dane Zitzelsberger. Freshman out of Castleview, defenseman, number 16, Ozzy Pinello. Sophomore out of Castleview, center, number 17, Owen Shanahan. Freshman out of Rock Canyon, defenseman number 18, Zach Kutska. Junior out of Castleview, left winger number 19, Grant Soroki. Freshman out of Castleview, center number 20, Turner Heft. Sophomore out of Rock Canyon, goaltender number 31, Corey Clothier. Head coach is Brian Heft. His assistants, Tommy Harris and Kyle Stovall. Back together, my partners in crime, in the broadcast booth, high up in the Cat's Den. Producer, director, equipment manager, setup and tear down man, Kenny Jones. The squirrel is behind the camera, and Cotton McKnight, your voice of the Cats, is behind the microphone. So the Cats will circle that cage. They'll get them pucks picked up, head over to the bench, get those last minute instructions. If past showings of these two teams come together, you're in for a great afternoon of hockey. Once again, there will be no tie here today. The Sailors have been right there. Tough, hard, physical team, but go back and watch those other games. They have got a whole bunch of unearned goals. So it's going to take something here today. Mistake-free hockey. Take advantages on the other end of the opportunities handed to you. And find a way to come up with one in the back of the net. Harris in between your pipes going to go with Winogle, Trumbley, and O'Reilly to start out this game, with Kutska and Keogh on D. Sailors still trying to get the pucks picked up around their net. Referee's checking it now. Somebody on CV, hopefully the coaching staff has thrown out some much needed advice. Somebody better keep an eye on number 55. Shadow him all game long. He is the playmaker for this Sailors team. Puck down, one by Winogle, got caught up in his skates. He got it back into Trumbley's skates, but he skates it into the zone, chips it into the corner, and it's immediately thrown back out. Kutska picks it up at the blue line, throws it into neutral, then feathered to the blue line. Sailors pick it up, put on the brakes. Far side, feathered out of the zone. Trumbley picks it off and throws it deep into the zone around the Sailors' cage. Goalie comes out to play it. Winogle to put on the pressure. Good pressure by Winogle, but the puck does make it out. Pinello's the last man standing, and he gets beat on the wall. Shot, saving a cover by Harris. Puck comes free, though. Now it's poke checked away. No whistle on the cover. Trumbley picks it up and feathers it into the back of the net for a line change. Saworki there, closest man to pressure, coming off the bench is Shanahan. He gets half of a stick on it to stop the rush, but it gets thrown into the zone. Lucier's got to track it down. He puts on the brakes, throws it back the other way down the boards. Outlet pass to Jones. Jones to the blue line, splits the defense, but leaves the puck behind, and the Sailors are off and running. Saworki, beautiful back check to Shanahan. Shanahan off the boards to himself into the top of the circles. Now it's poke checked around the back of the net to a Sailor on the boards. He holds and bangs one off the boards into neutral. Lucier picks it up, cross ice pass to Saworki. He's got to take it off the bounce, feathers it back to Pinello. Pinello cross ice pass to Lucier. Looking good here this morning with the passes. Lucier into neutral now. Lucier into the zone. Lucier top of the circles, beats one as he gets checked into the boards. Puck comes free and it's thrown around the boards. I believe it's Jones there behind. As the puck bounces free to the doorstep, poke checked around and back into the corner. No, that's Shanahan. Down the boards it comes. Cross ice pass to the opposite blue line and into neutral. Now into the zone by the Sailors. Cross ice pass, shot, save, and a kick out by Harris. Puck comes into the corner, thrown down the boards to the blue line. It does get out. Shanahan is 2-on-1. He gets a shot and a glove save by the Sailors goalie. He does drop it. No icing here or face off as the puck comes out of the zone into neutral. Picked off by Keogh. Keogh's going to skate it into the zone. Poke checked away from him, but he chases it down into the corner. Hard off the boards. Puck comes free. Zitzelsberger is there. Gets a stick on it as he's checked to the ice right back up. Puck comes off the side of the cage. Still battling away as Zitzelsberger. Jones is on the doorstep waiting. Puck comes to the shot. Save and a cover by the Sailors going. Oh my, is it going hard and fast here this morning. 13-18 of the first, tied at 0. Finally the first stoppage in play and a face-off. Zitzelsberger's going to step in for the draw. Got Marks and Jones on each side of him. Keenan on one side, Keogh on the other. Puck down, won by Zitzelsberger, but picked up by a Sailor. Throw to cross ice, shot, blocker save into the corner. From the blue line, Cat loses an edge and goes down. I believe that was Zitzelsberger as the Sailors come out of the zone. Picked off by Keogh. He splits the defense, skates it into the zone, 2-on-3. Here's a shot, save, bounces up high. Puck is still loose. Somebody get there. Keogh lost an edge and went down. Hits a referee on the outlet pass as Jones picks it up and throws it into the zone all the way around the boards to the opposite side. Sailors pick it up, take it off his skates. Tied up at the blue line from a check. Heft picks up the trash, throws it back to the blue line, but over the stick of Kutska. Keogh picks it up, throws it to O'Reilly. O'Reilly feathers it between Miller, my fault. Between Heft and O'Reilly. Nobody could come up with it. All the way down in the end. Good skate there to get back. Puck comes down the boards to the blue line, but kept in by a Sailor. Picked off by Lucier. Lucier skating it into neutral. Lucier into the zone. Lucier to the top of the circles. Throws a back pass to O'Reilly. Here comes a shot. Deflected and kicked out wide as it hits the Sailors goalie. Into the corner the puck comes. O'Reilly battling away on the board, still battling away. Two Sailors there, one Cat, puck comes free. Two, Small gets a stick on it, poke checked away, he gets it back. Small, top of the circles, backhands one right on the doorstep, and no Cat standing there to jump on the catnip. Outlet pass comes to a Sailor off of Lucy A's skates and ping pongs into the corner. Now it's thrown hard around the boards. Lucier's the closest Cat there. Sailor beats him to it. No, he poke checked it away from him, but he lost it to number one, gets it away again. Great work by Logan Lucier as it's thrown out of the zone to Winogle. Sailors pick it up, throw it down to the blue line, banged right back out by the Cats. All the way to the Sailors' end. They got to track it down. Winogle puts on the pressure, gets half of a stick on it. O'Reilly puts on the pressure. Tremblay to pick up the trash and throw it back to the blue line. Good check by O'Reilly at the blue line as the puck comes free. Turned over at the blue line by Keogh, though. Tremblay picks up the trash, though. Throws it into neutral. Cross-ice pass. Makes it to the blue line. And Tremblay's going to track it down. Tremblay cross-ice pass behind his own net. Got to be careful there as Keogh picks it up behind the net. Skates it out, loses it, gets it back, throws it hard off the boards, but that comes free to Winogle. Winogle turns it over. Shot high into the corner. Might have hit trash before it ever made it to the net. Puck comes free as the Cats pick it up. That is Keogh. Keogh's on the move. Into neutral now. Now into the zone. Keogh puts on the brakes. Back pass to O'Reilly. Throws one behind the net. Tremblay couldn't get a stick on it as the Sailors come away with it. Down the boards comes free at the blue line. And here comes a rush. Keenan, last man standing. He gets beat at the blue line. Shot, save, cover. Yes, by Harris. 10:07 in the first, tied at 0. Cats are playing hard this morning.
Let's go.
Keep it up, keep the pressure up. Let's get one to the back of this net. Puck down, caught up in everybody's skate. Sailors come away with it. Finally poke checked away. I believe Jones has got it. Throws it off the boards. No, yes, it was Jones. Nope, Shanahan. I seen the 7, not the 1. Puck comes free. Shanahan gets a stick on it, but right to a Sailor doorstep shot. Saved by Harris as it's kicked out wide. Might have hit somebody in the skate also. Puck gets caught up in the skates of Jones, and he couldn't get it into the zone. Checked down is a Cat at the blue line. Puck comes free the opposite side. Keenan picks it up, throws it to Jones. Jones to Shanahan. He had it on his stick, lost the handle as it's tipped around the cage on the doorstep, but reaches out with the big paw is the Sailors goalie to make the cover. 9:28 of the first, tied at 0.
Let's go.
Jones steps in for the draw. Won by the Sailors, back to the blue line. Pinello keeps it in as he wraps it hard around the boards. It gets around Jones. He gives chase all the way to the opposite side. Saworki got a stick on it. Lucier got a stick on it. It's scrumming at the blue line. Still in the zone, though. Now it comes out as the puck goes down the boards. Gets poke checked all the way back around the cage. Pinello tracks it down. Throws it the opposite way. Shanahan's off from the races. Shanahan to the center stripe. Now into the zone. Cross-ice pass. Jones reaches out with the long stick, but cannot come up with that pass as it's thrown off the boards into the zone. Shot on net. Blocker saved by Harris. Comes all the way around the opposite side. Shanahan picks it up again. 2-on-1 if they get on the money. Shanahan dumps it to Pinello. Pinello gets his stick lifted. That's another turnover, but he tracks it down. Poke checks it away and throws it to Keogh. Keogh's got it on his stick. Off the boards. Grant Saworki off the boards. Poke checked away to one fine move, but he forgot to take the puck with him, was Keogh. As he split the defense, he would have had a 1-on-1. but the puck was left on the ice. Coming off the bench is Kutska. Nope, that's Keenan. Keenan throws it to Zitzelsberger, dumps it into the zone as Jones gives chase. Jones skating hard this morning, battling away. Puck comes free though, down the boards, out of the zone. Keenan picks it up at center stripe, throws it off of the referee, but the trash is picked up. Trap! Oh no, hand in the air after shot, saving a cover. Oh my! Tripping right on the blue line, right in front of him. No hand in the air and a shot on net for the Sailors. 7:52 of the first, tied at 0. Sticks at ankle level. Cat goes down and nothing. Both of them looking right at him. Puck down, one by Castleview, but right to a Sailor. His backhander is wide. Tracked down and thrown around the boards. Pinello's going to pick it up around his own net. He throws it to the blue line, but not out. Banged off the boards, comes free. Cats pick up the trash. I believe that's Zitzelsberger. Yep, gets poke checked away from him, though. Puck is free in neutral ice. Two Cats, Zitzelsberger and Marks, run into one another. Now Marks and Pinello run into one another as Pinello goes down, but luckily the puck comes out of the zone. To Jones, going to get a shot here. Jones is checked off of the puck into the boards, goes down to one knees as Marks comes in there to help. Puck comes across the ice to opposite blue line. Kuska's the first man there. Caught up in everybody's skates. Kuska and a Sailor go to the ice as the puck is still handled. Come to the top of the circles and picked off. Caught up in everybody's skates. Heft had a chance at it. Pinello had a chance at it. No, either one of them got a full stick on it. Pinello poke checks it away at the blue line to get it out of the zone. Half of a step away from a breakaway, but it's right back in. Sailors give chase. On the doorstep, poke checked away by a Sailor at the last second. Cats got a break, comes back to the blue line. Pinello steps up on it, gets it poke checked around him, but Kuska got a stick on it. Behind the cage goes the Sailor. Cross ice shot is all the way to the opposite boards to the blue line. Cross ice pass. Shot is on net but kicked into the corner. And now we get a whistle. And I believe the Cats are going to be on the kill here. And they are. Pinello is going to the hole. At 6:20 of the first. Cats are in the hole now, in the kill. Pinello sent a man to the ice. At the top of the circles, hand in the air. Hey, how about we call them both ways? .620 in the period, tied at 0. Cats on the kill. Puck down, one by Castleview. Throw the length of the ice on net. Stick saved by the Sailors goalie. Shanahan put on the pressure. Puck comes out to neutral off of a skate of a Sailor. Turned over and Keogh throws it the length again. That's the way to kill him, boys. Throw back around the cage. Turnover. Oh, fanned on as his stick was lifted by Shanahan. Shanahan creating another turnover, and he gets a stick on it again. Owen Shanahan playing out of his mind as he does it once again to kick it into the corner. Sailors come up with it, skated to the blue line. Into the zone now, still on their sticks. Throws it hard in around the cage. Keogh giving chase. 1:13 left in the power play. Sailors still got control. Keogh still manhandling the man. Battling away. Puck comes free. Shanahan gets a stick on it and throws it the length of the ice. Sailors goalie's got to come out and play it. Leaves it dead into the corner as a Sailor comes back to get it. Cross ice pass coming. Hits a Sailor in the stick. He skates it into neutral. Bangs it off of the boards but around the opposing player. Monster check by Lucier, but he goes down. Oh, they're going to call a penalty on that. And Lucier's going to the hole for 43 seconds. Kiss of death. We are on a 5-on-3. Lucier laid a monster check on the Sailor coming around the boards into the glass, and he is going to the hole.
Let's go, boys.
Kiss and death in hockey, 5-on-3. Hopefully your Cats can step up to the challenge. Hef does win the draw. Puck comes out to the blue line. Sailors hold on to it. Cross ice pass to the opposite blue line. Walked it to the top of the circles. Here comes a shot. Saved by Harris. Poke check back around the corner though. Now it comes back around the cage. Shot again. Saved by Harris. Comes out to the boards. Picked up. Throw it. Yes. Throw down the length of the ice by Keogh. The Sailor was checked to the ice and they wanted another call. 14 seconds left on the 5-on-3. Puck comes out of the zone by the Sailors. 2 neutral. Hef gives chase. Now into the top of the circle. Shot. Save. Kicked up high and into the netting by Harris. Saved by Harris. 2 seconds left on the 5-on-3. 1:19 left after that in a power play. A drop and a win here will end the 5-on-3. Hef steps in. Puck down. He does win it. Gets caught up in his skates. But long enough to end that 5-on-3. And the puck's throwed the length of the ice. Now the Cats are on the kill. Mishandled by the Sailors as the Cats put on the pressure. Puck comes around the net. Lost it again but got it back. Now they're going to cycle the cage, set it up, and try the breakout again. Far side, here comes a cross-ice pass to the opposite blue line. Shanahan does get there, but half of a step late. Sailors pick it up, 55. That dirty taco has got it at the center. Shot, save, and a hold by Harris. 41 seconds left in the power play. 3:44 left in the period. Puck down, won by Castview, caught up in the skates, then thrown off the referee. Back to a Sailor at the point. He bangs it off the boards, top the circles, walks it in, shot, hit trash in front of the net, never made its way to Harris. It is free though behind the net. Sailors come up with it around to the top of the circles. Holds, shot blocked in front by, I believe it was Sororki. Puck comes around the corner though, still loose by a Sailor. Keogh in there battling away. Keogh. Defense gets split. Shot saved by Harris off of his stick. Sailors come away with it though. Cross ice pass and they throw it out of the zone. And that is going to end the power play. Full strength hockey. And we get another whistle. I believe the Sailors are going to be called offside. 2:59 left in the period. 5-on-3 killed. Power play killed, and we're at full strength hockey. Winogle in for the draw. Puck down. Winogle does win it, but it goes all the way back into the Sailor zone. Sailors do pick it up. Big cross ice pack comes out of the zone off the boards. Lucier's got to give chase. He does get a stick on it. Poke checks it off the boards, but a Sailor picks it right back up. One loses an edge and goes down, but pops right back up. On the doorstep, Pinello picks one off. He feathers it out to Trumbley, but couldn't come up with it running at the blue line. Then Trumbley gets a stick on it to get it out of the zone. Winogle to give pressures. It's all the way back in. Turnover at the, nope, couldn't come up with it at the blue line. Coming the other way. Back door's wide open. Somebody's got to see it. Luckily, the puck didn't get there. Both defenders went to the puck. Back door was wide open. Sailor standing there waiting. Big check on the boards by Pinello as he throws it down the ice. Nope, that was Lucier. Throw it into the corner now. Pinello gives chase. Picks it up. Skates it around his own net. Puts on the brakes. Feathers it out the boards to Winogle. Winogle's on the run. Winogle into neutral. Now into the zone. Winogle going to get a shot here. Shot saving a cover by the Sailors goalie. 1:54 left in the period. Tied at 0. Line changes all the way around. Zitzelsperger to step in for the draw. Puck down, Zitzelsperger wins it, gets caught up in his skates, but he tracks it down. Doorstep, nobody there except Sailors. Keeley's heel for this Cats team. Got to have somebody on the doorstep waiting for that catnip. Puck comes free, doorstep Sailors takes one off of the skate as it makes it all the way through, and he kicks it into neutral. Then it's thrown back into the zone. We get another hand in the air, and finally the Cats are going to be on the power play. As number 7 for the Sailors for cross-checking is headed to the hole. 1:35 left in the period. Power play opportunity for your Cats. Jones is going to step in for the draw. Shanahan and Soroki on his sides. Kuska and Keogh behind. Puck down. Won by the Sailors, though. Throw down the boards to the blue line. Kuska picks it off, though. Throws it into the corner. Jones has it. He throws one off the side of the cage. Puck bounces around, and finally a Sailor comes skating away with it. Skates it to mid-stripe and throws it the length of the ice. Tracked down by Keogh. Keogh's around his own net. Keogh to the far post, down to Jones. Wanted it bad, chipped a hole in the ice. No, that was Shanahan. Once again, you're going to call for it. You got to come up with it as a puck's thrown all the way back into the zone. Kuska's going to track it down. 59 seconds left in the power play. Kuska puts on the brakes, fans on it, as a Sailor's right there with him. 55's the man as it's thrown across ice to Shanahan. Shanahan going to skate it into the zone. Shanahan into the zone. Here comes a shot, save, and a hold by the Sailors goalie. 42 seconds in the period. 1:07 in the power play.
Let's go.
Jones steps in for the draw. Lucy A. and Pinello now on defense behind. Sailors change up their manpower. Jones does win it. Goes back to Lucier. Cross ice pass to Pinello. Here comes a shot. No, he throws it to the top of the circles. Now it's to Lucier. Far side. Here's a shot. Right in the breadbasket. Shot drop and a cover by the Sailors goalie. And that is how you make a offensive power play work. Set it up and do it again. Jones in. He does win it, but it goes right to a Sailor. He throws it, and it gets past Lucier. Pinello's got to track it down. He does get to it. Feathers it around the boards to Lucier. 20 seconds left. Cross ice pass to Jones, but Soroki picks it up. That's Shanahan. Soroki into the zone. Throws it to Shanahan. Once again, he can't come up with it as a on the doorstep. There it is. Jones couldn't get his hot stick on it. Back to Pinello. Throw one. Shot, bangs in front, still loose, and now it's banged out free. 4-3-2-1, and that's going to end the period. Oh, back-to-back opportunities for your Cats. Pinello does what he's supposed to do, picks it up at the blow line, throws a wicked wrister that comes off of the Sailors goalie, but nobody there to chip it in. 25 seconds left in the power play to start period 2. We are tied at 0, and I need a defibrillator.
Hey.
Try to get our wits here back together. Oh man, I am wound up like you cannot believe. End to end, top-notch hockey being played here today. Got to give credit by both teams. We've said it every game we played the Sailors here. It's going to have to be something wicked nasty to beat the Sailors goalie clean, but the opportunities are going to be there all day from a shot and a rebound. Man, the coaching staff, hopefully they are pounding that away for guys to crash that net, find that rebound, and get it into the webbings. So everybody out there, put 9-1 into your phones. If you hear me go silent, hit that other one and tell them to get there, because up in the Cat's den, the announcer has had either a stroke or a heart attack. Cats take the ice. Harris in between his pipes, going to still go. With Jones, Shanahan, Zitzelsberger switch on defense to Keogh and Kuska. Drop pass, poke checked away from Keogh. Got a better puck control than that, or thrown into the zone by Shanahan, then right back out by a Sailor. It's going to make its way all the way to Harris. He poke checks it to Kuska in the corner. Kuska off the boards, cross-ice pass, comes to Shanahan. Shanahan's going to walk it into the zone. Shanahan on his stick, top the circles, puts on the brakes, throws it right to a Sailor on a drop pass. Power play is over. Keogh's got to track it down behind his own net, puts on the brakes. Keogh waits for the breakout now. Feathers it out to the boards, off of the boards, and poke checked into neutral, down the ice all the way to the Sailors goalie. He feathers it around his own net, picked up there on the far boards, turned over once, couldn't keep it. Now Keogh's got it, had it, lost it, thrown off the boards, off of a skate and into neutral. Kuska picks it up, is going to walk it into the zone. Poke checked around him as he goes to make a move. Shot is thrown, but hits trash in front. Now it's pinging around in front of the cage. Still loose. Shot into the net. Now we get a whistle as there's a host of humanity standing in the crease. Everybody but the two Cats defenders are having a meeting with the Sailors goalie. And finally, there is a whistle for a stoppage. Line changes for the Sailors. Puck down, one by Heff, all the way back to blue line. Lucier picks it up, fanned on it, and makes it all the way to the cage, gets past Heff. Had maybe a little bit of an opportunity out there. He puts on the pressure, though, into the corner. Puck thrown all the way around the opposite board to the blue line, but kept in. Shot, save, and a drop. Small just missed a tip in by inches from the Lucier blast from the blue line. Puck comes across the ice, though, all the way down to the end. Let that ride. No icing. As Lucier picks it up, he gets tied up by a Sailor, loses the puck, ping-pongs away all the way across to the opposite blue line. Here comes a shot, save, and a cover by Harris. For 14-14 left in the period. We are tied at 0.
Let's go, 13.
Line changes for the Cats all the way around. Zitzelsberger steps in. Sailors win it back to the point. Down the boards it comes. Top of the circles. Cross ice pass. Nobody could come up with it. Made it all the way through. Keogh tracks it down. Puck comes free. Sailors back to the blue line. Here's a shot. Blocked in front by Jones. He poke checked it. Oh, he had marks on a breakaway if he could have got a stick on it. Pinello picks it up. And now the Cats are going to the hole. Pinello for trip number 2? No. It's going to be Jones. Jones for trip number 1 to the hole. Back-to-back breakout opportunities were going to be right there for the Cats. The Sailor goes to the ice. Hand immediately went in the air. And the Cats are marked right now. Anything that's close, they're going to get called on. So, Cats are on the kill again. Saworki got throwed. Puck down, won by the Cats, and it makes it out of the zone as Shanahan gives chase. Shanahan splits the defense and beats them both to it. Great work by Owen Shanahan. Man behind the cage, Shanahan scrumming away, still scrumming away. He's got Saworki on the doorstep if he could get it to him, but too many. Oh, we're going 5-on-3 now. And there's the touch-up. And just like that, it's going to be another 5-on-3. They're going to call Shanahan for a trip. It's hard enough to play full-strength 5-on-5 hockey, but it's even harder when you play 5-on-7. Oh, I got to carry it back. It's matching penalties. Thank goodness. The scrum in behind the net made it matching penalties. But the Sailors is not on the board yet. Still waiting for it. Referee over at the Sailors bench Either he's given a briefing or saying, how can I help you more? Still don't have the penalty on the board for the Sailors. And they got a full-strength team on the ice. Why do they get to play full strength with it? Puck down, 5-on-3. Nope, 5-on-4. Puck down, skated into the zone by the Sailors. Cross-ice pass, come to the top of the circles. Holds. Now he beats. Nope, had it in the corner. Almost got around Soroki, but Soroki got the angle on him. Throw back down to the blue line, but not out. Get some smoke on that, boys. Cross-ice pass, opposite circles, mishandled by a Sailor, so he couldn't get the shot off, but it's back to him. He gets to shoot now as it hits trash, goes high into the glass behind the net, picked up by a Sailor, pass cross ice. Here comes a slapper, saved by Harris. Trash is loose, saved by Harris, and it's thrown out of the zone by the Cats. 57 seconds left in the power play. Cross ice pass to the blue line, 55. That's the man you got to watch. Picks it up, drop passes it. Defensive split of Heft and Keogh, but they battle back. Keogh gets a stick on it. Now his twig's knocked out of his hand. Keogh's a man without a twig, playing right in front of Harris. Lucier in there battle away. He's taken on two Sailors. Puck comes free. Lucier puts a check, sends another man to the ice. Hand in the air, and he's going to the hole again. Shot, save, and a cover. Nope, kicked out wide by Harris. Down the boards it goes. As soon as it's touched up, it's going to be another power play for the Sailors. Shot, saved by Harris, and he holds on. So I believe it's going to be a 5-on-3 for only 6 seconds, but it's still a 5-on-3. You gotta love the physical hard play by Lucier, but he's a mark man. 14 is in their minds, in their sights, and anything he does is going to be called right now. He's got to take a step back and just play smart hockey. So we're going to go with Zitzelsberger, Keenan, and Kutska. Still waiting for the score people to figure it out. There's so many people in the box, it's like Andy Dufresne at Shawshank. Try to figure out how to get the numbers up there. And they still only have penalties on the Cat side. I don't know. Headed back to the scorer's table. Now he's going to go over to Heft. So this is going to be the longest 6 seconds of the Cats' lives right here. A drop and a win, a throw the length of the ice is the call of the day. Still waiting for him to get it set up. Now the referee in the box going to probably over there telling Lucier, you just won't stay here all day because I'm going to call everything I see. Puck down. Zitzelsberger does win it, but it's back to the point. Here comes a shot. Oh, what a save by Harris as he's down in the butterfly. Throws a glove out and sucks it in because that was going to the back of the net. Saved by Harris. Face it off and do it again. 2 seconds. Puck comes free. Sailors come up with it. 5-on-3's over as they come out of the box, and we're going to get a penalty on 2 men coming off the bench. Too many men on the ice, and just like that, we're back to 5-on-3 for 1:50. Cats killing themselves. Jones and Winogo come off the bench at the same time. When one ended, immediately whistles were blown, hands were in the air, and now it's a 5-on-3 for 1:50. Sailors throw it out of the circle. Next one steps in. Puck down. Won by Zitzelsberg again, caught up in his skates. He throws it to the blue line, but not out. Cross-ice pass off the blue line. Top of the circles it comes. Shot high and over the glove side into the glass, right to a Sailor. He walks it to the tops of the circles. Hold shot. Crossbar down. No goal. Came in and out. Cats get a break as the Sailors were cheering. Puck comes down the boards, top of the circles. Cross-ice pass. There it is. Shot off net. Luckily into the corner. Sailors, top of the circles, cross-ice pass. Here comes another one. Shot, save, and a cover by Harris. 1:15 left in the 5-on-3, and then another simultaneously going at the same time. 1:26 in a power play. I can't even breathe, so I can't do math for you, but you figured out it'll be a few seconds in a power play after the 5-on-3. Puck down into the skates, comes free, get a stick on that. Oh, almost poke checked out of the zone by Soroki, or Shanahan. Yes, Soroki, but couldn't get a full stick on it. Sailors into the corner, back to the point. Cross-ice pass, here comes a shot. Saved by Harris. 59 seconds left in the 5-on-3. Soroki wins it again, right to a Sailor, back to the blue line, cross-ice pass, circle, shot, not even close to being on net. Puck comes free, throw that the length of the ice, and he does, is Kutska. Great work by Kutska, 44 seconds left in the power play. Cross-ice pass, or the 5-on-3, 55, picks it up at the blue line, it's poke checked away from him, loses an edge, Soroki shot, save, kicked up high, wide, over the top of the glass, back to the blue line from the Sailors. He walks it in, shot, glove save again in the butterfly by Harris. Harris is standing on his head to keep the Cats in this one. 27 seconds left on the 5-on-3. Oh, Kenny, I'm going to lose it.
30 seconds. 30 seconds. Come on, boys, let's go.
I believe it's Soroki in for the draw once again. Keenan's behind him. Puck down, he does win it, but it's poke checked. He gets another stick on it to the blue line, and then he poke checks it out. Then he poke checks it away. Oh, Grant Soroki skates it into the zone. Soroki shot, saved by the Sailors goalie. Soroki playing out of his mind on that to win it for your Cats. 55 skates it in, shot blocked by Keogh. 4 seconds left on the 5-on-3. Puck to the top blue line. Cross-ice pass, 55, shot, saved by Trash in front, picked up, thrown out of the zone. 5-on-3's over, and the power play is going to end. Shanahan down into the end. Gets checked to the ice. Oh, no hand in the air there on the same exact type play. To neutral it comes. Got to calm down. I'm screaming instead of talking. Sorry. In fan mode like you can't believe. Puck is ping-ponged around and then skated out of the zone by the Cats. Shot, glove save, and a hold by the Sailors goalie. Got to take a breath and calm down here. I am in fan mode like you can't believe. No matter what happens here today, you got to give the Cats credit. I can't even tell you how many minutes of 5-on-3 hockey was played, and they came up big, shut it down, added on power play, shut them down, and we're at full strength hockey. Puck down, won by Heft into the corner, but chipped all the way around the boards to the blue line. Lucier gets a stick on it to keep it in, throws it all the way to the net. It gets around the backside, down the boards to the opposite blue line, then poke check back in to the doorstep. Only one there, though, is Sailors waiting. Cats are skating hard, chasing that puck, getting after it, but nobody's on the doorstep. Sailors into the zone. Pinello stands up the man, but he gets it back, shoots it high over the top of the glass. Into the corner, the puck goes. Cats come away with it, feathers it to Pinello. Pinello on his stick, throws it back to Heft. Heft's got it on his stick, throws it to O'Reilly. He can't come up with it, though. He gets it back, throws it to Small. Small does carry it out of the zone, but loses it. Right back in, Heft picks it up and throws it hard off the boards, off of a Sailor. No icing here as they head for a line change. Sailors pick it up, cross-ice pass off the boards, down and then poke check back right into the zone. Sailors pick it up around their own cage, put on the brakes, feather it back the other way. Oh, he lost the puck as he was coming around. Cats got to take advantage of those mistakes. It goes back the other way, right back to him. Has it on his stick, feathers it out to the boards, picked off though by a Cat. Ping pongs around the cage it comes to the blue line. Cats defense is playing back in neutral. Lucier pickpockets the man. Throws it off of the referee, and it goes all the way behind the cage. Kutska's got to track it down. Kutska puts on the brakes, but leaves the puck down the boards. It's poke checked away. Small's going to get a stick on it. He gets it out of the zone all the way down through neutral, and the Sailors got to track it down. They throw it right back into neutral. Off the boards, though. Lucier, cross ice pass to O'Reilly. He catches it, skates it into the zone. Going to be a shot here off net. Blocker save, though, into the corner from O'Reilly all the way to the blue line. Kutska shot off of Winogle into the corner. It was off net. Got to be on net, boys. Trumbley wraps it around as Winogle gets checked hard into the boards. Puck finally comes free. Sailors are going to come up with it. They're going to skate it to the blue line. Trumbley hounding the man to separate him from the puck. 55 gets a body on it, but then it's picked up, thrown into neutral, touched up at the blue line by a Sailor. 7 minutes left in the period. Oh, they blow it. They blowed icing. Oh, my goodness. How do you miss that? Fan mode once again. The Sailors defenseman standing at the blue line puts a stick up in the air. It definitely hits his blade and goes into the zone, and they still called icing. Puck down into the skates, one by Castleview. Poke checked away at the blue line. There's a check in the back, no hand in the air as March goes down. Cats cannot get a call. Puck goes in the corner. Zitzelberger throws it off the boards, but right to a Sailor. Here comes a slapper goal. 55. No call at the blue line from the obvious back check from into the numbers of March. Puck bounces free in the corner. 55 standing between the circles just waiting and rips a slapper, blocker side low into the back of the net at 6:43 of the first. Puck down one by the Sailors, but picked up by the defense of the Cats. Throw it into the zone and then immediately back out. Puck's kicked into the corner. Keogh gives chase. Keogh comes up with it. He gets pinned up against the boards. Puck comes free. Sawicki got a stick on it, and it finally finds its way to Harris, who puts a glove on it to shut it down. 6:23 of the second, down by one. We said it at the beginning of the game. You leave that kid wide open. He's a playmaker for him, and he was. Left wide open, nobody in front of him but Harris in the back of the net, and he found it. Puck is thrown out of the zone. Shanahan checks a guy as he was trying to. So Cats just cannot come away with anything. Man goes in the air to grab the puck. Shanahan puts a shoulder on him. Hand goes in the air. Shanahan goes to the hole. And this is just, I mean, it is what it is. I know it's my team. I know it's your team. I know how I'm calling it. But, man, the check on the blue line was no different than that. No hand in the air, and immediately Shanahan goes to the hole. Your Cats are on the kill once again. You cannot beat 7 men on the ice. It's hard enough to beat 5, but you ain't going to beat 7. I want to yell so bad, but it's just going to cost the Cats grief. But, yeah, you got to call a fair game. Puck goes into the corner on the drop. Here comes a shot. Saved by Harris, kicked into the corner. Big check along the boards. Puck comes free, though. Finally, a Cat gets a stick on it and throws it out to neutral. Off of the skate, Sawicki picks it up. He's going to throw a wrister from neutral. Hits the goalie in the logo and kicks into the corner. Puck comes free as the Sailors pick it up. They skate it around their own cage. Cross ice pass, picked that off. Nope. Got past Sawicki and into the zone. Kuska puts a check on the man to separate him from the puck, but he gets it right back. He skates it down the boards, puts on the brakes. Top of the circles, cross ice pass to the doorstep. Sailors take it off of a skate and skits it into the corner. Now it's around the back of the net. Sailors to the top of the circles. Here comes a shot. Shot deflected right into Harris. He gets the cover and the save. 1:05 left in the kill.
Let's go, boys!
Line changes all the way around. Hef Jones, looks like Lucier, and I believe it's Keogh. Puck down, one by Heft. Gets past Keogh, though. He tracks it down. He gets tied up on the board, still tied up on the boards, still tied up on the boards. Puck finally comes free down the far side off of a skate, and then it's hammered around the boards. Sailors pick it up, throw it back the other way. Come on, Keogh, get a stick on that. He doesn't get there in enough time. Sailors come away with it behind the net, feathered out to the top of the circles. Hold there, walks it in. Here comes a poke checked away finally by a Cat. Get it out of the zone. Attaboy. Thrown out of the zone by Jones. High stick was there. Hand is in the air. Oh, he's calling. Who's he calling a penalty on now? There's the touch up. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I can broadcast anymore. 19 seconds left in the power play, and they're going on a 5-on-3 again. What was it? He called it on the bench. So the guy with the little white goatee has got it in for the Cats. He ain't going to call nothing for him. Anything that happens, it's going to go the other way, and we can't. He's playing on their team today, and there ain't no way to come up to counteract it. So for 19 seconds, Sailors will be on the 5-on-3. It's almost where I need to walk out of the building and not watch anymore. But we'll stick with you here. He's over there still catching. I guess if I was Hef, just one punch him in the throat, call it good, get it over with, because eventually he's sending everybody out of here. Call a fair game there, guy. You can't say nothing to him because he's just going to add to it. Puck down, one by. The Cat shot, kicked out by Harris. Another save, comes down the boards. Scrum comes away and finally gets thrown out. 9 seconds left on the 5-on-3. Hopefully the Cats pay attention. Only one guy comes onto the ice. 5-on-3 is going to be over. Now the Cats are on a power play. Picked up, turned over by Kutz, and Kutska throws it into neutral. Is he going to call another one? Oh, he called one on the Sailors. Roughing on the Sailors in mid-ice as Shanahan was on the run. And for 134, it's going to be 4-on-4 hockey. Jones steps in for the draw, puck down, one back to Keogh. Keogh's going to get a look here, puts on the brakes, pirouettes into the zone, pirouettes again, cross-ice pass to Lucier. He wasn't ready for it, took it off of his skates, got to track it down. Puck is in the corner, finally comes free. Keogh's waiting at the blue line, skated in, shot, kicked out wide. Jones is going to track it down behind the net, throws it back to the top of the circles. Fanned on, almost turned over, and then was kept in though at the last second by a Cat stick. Another, every time a Sailor goes down, you got to hold your breath. It's thrown high into the netting, and there's 58 seconds left on the 4-on-4. Line changes all the way around for the Sailors, halfway for your Cats. A lot of opportunities there, skating in circles, pirouetting. Passes are off the mark. Somebody pulled the trigger. Jones is stepping in. He does win it. Got up in his skates. Now still in his skates. He's kicking away. Puck comes free. Zitzelsperger's going to chase it down. Zitzelsperger's hammered into the boards. No hand in the air. Zitzelsperger does track it down, though, and wins it. Back to the point. Shoot that, young man. Walks it in. Lucier's shot was right there. Blocker save. Bouncing on the ground. No cat there to finish. Jones comes up with it, though. 37 seconds on the 4-on-4. Sailors come away with it. Throw it off the boards, down the ice.
Got one.
And Lucier's got to track it down. Lucier behind his own cage. Poke checked away from him, but he gets it right back. He lays it out on the doorstep. No, cross ice pass to Jones. Jones is one-on-one. Jones into the zone. Jones holds shot, blocked in front by the defenseman standing in front of him. Comes back down the boards. 8 seconds left on the 5-on-4. Lucier cross ice pass to Zitzelsperger. Zitzelsperger turned it over, and it's a breakaway going the other way. Lucier's got a chance to catch him. Shot saved by Harris. Gets behind him. Save number 2, and the puck comes free. Back-to-back saves by Harris. Puck comes free into the blue line. Now throw it into the zone, but
Go, Jacob!
one of the Sailor was there to pick it off. Delayed offsides for your Cats. 7 seconds left in the power play. Glove down by Soroki. He picks it up the circles, throws it to the doorstep, but both guys on the back side. Nobody in front. Comes out. Pinello from the blue. Shots, save, cover, and a hold. Nice slapper from Pinello at the top of the circles, but there was no drop there as it hit the Sailors goalie in the glove. We are back at full strength hockey with 1:55 left in this one. Heft steps in for the draw. Puck down, won by Heft. Turned over and got back. Now it's going to skate around the corner. Shot. There it is. Shot. Save. Shot. Go! He's waving it off. He's waving it off. Cats score and he waved it off. Cats score and he waved it off. He's digging the puck out of the back of the net and he's waving it off. Are you kidding me? Same exact thing that happened in game 1 against this team. Puck goes in the net. The Sailors goalie kicks it off. It's Cowlings and they call it dead. Unbelievable. Puck goes into the corner, wrapped around. Kutzke gets a stick on it, keeps it in. Puck comes down the blue line. Pinello, a knuckle pucker to the cage, and a cover by the Sailors goalie. Oh my, you can't beat 6 guys. You can't beat 6 guys, and it's the same one. Put a camera on him, Squirrel, because that's the man playing for the Sailors today. Line changes all the way around. Yeah, I'm in fan mode. Can't control it, just as well go with it. Puck down, won by the Sailors. Throw to the blue line, takes a hop off the glass and out. O'Reilly's got to give chase. O'Reilly does track it down, throws it around his own cage. Keenan's going to track it down. Top of the circles, he throws it to the blue line, but it's not out. Bangs off of a Cat, out of the zone, thrown right back in by a Sailor, and they're offside. 1:08 left in the period. Cats down by 1. Oh, matching penalties. Once again, I seen the door go open, and unbelievable. I believe we will stay at full strength hockey. Matching penalties into the box. Keenan for the Cats. Puck down, one back to Pinello. His cross ice pass to Keogh. Keogh holds at the blue line. Now he throws it back to Pinello. Pinello holds, throws it bouncer out to neutral. Hits O'Reilly in the stick and he kicks it into the zone. O'Reilly shot, hits a Sailor as Winogo comes up with it. Winogo behind the net, 49 seconds left. Back to Pinello, shoot that young man. Here comes a shot, glove save, and a hold by the Sailors goalie. 42.9 left in the period, down by 1. Sailors goalie, we give him credit where credit's due, but man, what a dirty taco. He knows when he gets in trouble, kick it off the net, and he gets the call, and it's happened 2 times to your Cats. Pinello keeps it in at the blue line, and now it's kicked out, turned over. 2-on-1, Keogh, shot, saved by Harris. Shot, saved by Harris. Pinello finally gets back. Puck comes free. Shot saved by Harris. 22.7 seconds left in the period. And they're sending Pinello to the hole. So here Sailors have another power play, courtesy of the referee that's playing for you today, Mr. White Goatee Man, right in front of us here. Puck down into the corner, won by the Sailors. Lucier gets a stick on it, chops at it, gets it back, picks it up, skates it around the cage, throws it off the glass. Sailor goes down, surprisingly no hand in the air. Cross ice pass to the opposite blue line, mishandled it but got it back. Shanahan does get a stick on it to kick it around the cage. Top of the circles it comes. Here comes a cross ice pass, shot, hit trash in front and is kicked into the corner, and that is the end of the period. 1:38 left in the kill. Down to the last 16 of hockey. Cats are down by 1. For a period and a half they were playing 7-on-5. Here lately they're only playing 6-on-5 because it's been the same referee time after time after time playing for the Sailors. This is where you wish in your broadcast booth you had a full team of people on computers. I can't even tell you how many shots Harris has come up with and saved to keep us in this. And now I can't even tell you how many minutes of power plays the Sailors have had. Smiles all the way around from the fan core of Steamboat. And I've went from fan mode to mad in a matter of seconds here. You gotta call a fair game. Sailors take the ice. Once again, we'll give credit where credit's due. Their goalie is outstanding. He comes up with them, but he has figured it out. He's done it 3 games in a row that we've played him. Or there's a scrum in front of his net, and he's in the butterfly down and out. All he does is kick. He finds out whatever pole's closest to him and starts kicking at it until it comes off. Go back and watch this one. Rewind it if you think I'm wrong. But that puck was in the back of the net before he ever got it off its cowlings, and he was waving it off immediately. Oh, yeah, let's talk to the Sailors player right in front of you. Hey, 55, how can I help you out, young man? Oh, let me see if I get you another call here in a minute. Hands in the air, puck down, won by Castleview. But right to 55, he's going to skate it into the zone. Lucier puts a check on him, separates him from the puck. Puck comes off the boards of blue line, but stays in. It's thrown hard off the backboards around the cage, top of the circles. 1:24 left in the kill. Comes to the side of the cage. Now it's bouncing around behind the cage. Here's a scrum, tied up behind the cage. Can't see the number. I believe it's Kutska. Now it's picked up, thrown to neutral, and chipped by Shanahan down ice on net. Sailors goalie's got to play it. He does lay it out. That's a turnover. No. Saworki couldn't come up with it as that one hopped over his stick at the blue line. Drop pass. Poke checked away out of the zone. Sailors offsides. They got a hold. 51 seconds left in the kill. Feathered back to the far side. Here comes a shot. Hard and wide. If it had been on net, it would have been trouble. 55 from the point. Kicked in around the cage. Now to the top of the circles. Poke checked away by the Cats. He's checked into the boards. Oh, no hand in the air. Comes down the boards, picked up, another big check, and then thrown into neutral by the Cats. Sailors goalie's got to come out and play it. He does, drops it off the top of the circles, cross ice pass. Miraculously finds its way to the only Sailor standing on the blue line. He throws it into the zone. Lucier picks it up. Lucier turns the corner, throws it the length of the ice to probably going to end this power play with 9 seconds left to go. Sailors pick it up the top of the circle. Shannon, no, that's Jones. Seen the 7, not the 1. manhandling a man, but he finally gets around him. Power play is over. Full strength hockey. Throw to the front of the cage. Lucier takes one off the skates, but it made it into the corner. Throw it all the way back out to neutral. Sailors standing and waiting for it at mid-stripe. They throw one into the zone. Poke checked away right to 55. Nope. Shot, save, cover. Shot, save, cover. As the puck goes into the cover. Shot, save by Harris again as the puck finally comes out. One-on-one. Marks and a Sailor. Marks elects to throw it off the glass, high bouncer, and chase it down. Instead of pulling the trigger, now he's in the scrum behind the net. Sailors come away with it. Down the boards it comes to Lucier's going to save it on the blue line. Shot, save, and a cover by the Sailors goalie. 13:33 left in the game. Cats down by 1. Line changes all the way around. Heft in for the draw. He does win it. Then Small gets a stick on it. Heft gets it back. Shot. Blocker side high over the net. Kept in at the blue line. Jones got a stick on it. Then it's back checked. Heft's going to get another shot. Nope. Didn't pull the trigger. And it was poke checked away from him. He does track it down. On the doorstep it comes. Shot. Save. Cover. There it is. Couldn't pull the trigger on the rebound. Shot. Save and a cover by the Sailors goalie. Turn and show me your number, young man. Miller on the doorstep. Bouncer come right to him, and he couldn't get a full stick on it. Heft in for the draw. He does win it back to Miller. Gets poke checked around him, and they get to get back because here comes a rush. 3-on-2 into the zone. Lost the puck, gets it back. Pinello checks a man to the ice. Oh, my God, no hand in the air as it comes around the boards to the opposite side. Kept in by the Sailors and then turned over. O'Reilly picks it up. Has it on his stick, puts on the brakes, and then throws it into the only Sailor in front of him, and it's a breakaway. Who was that? Heft did that. Trum into the corner. Now the puck comes free at the blue line. Cross-ice pass it makes it out as Pinello gets a stick on it at the blue line and throws it on net. Kicked out wide by the Sailors goalie. Picked off at the blue line again by O'Reilly. You got to rip that, young man. Rip it. Throws feathers a pass to the cage of the Sailors, and we're going the other way. Shot. Keenan just saved a goal off of the Harris save. Harris saved it. It was going back door in, and Keenan got enough of a stick on it to kick it out to keep this a one-goal game. Puck down, comes into the corners. Keenan throws it out to neutral, finally to shut it down, but the Sailors in there waiting. Feathered back to the blue line, 55 waiting for it, puts on the brakes. Big boy cross-ice pass to the blue line into the zone. Top of the circle, shot picked off by the Cats. Throw it out to the blue line, but not out. Here comes a shot, kick saved by Harris. Here comes a shot. In behind the net it goes, tracked down by Small. Small in there battling away. Still battling away. Nope, that's Winogel. Trumley gets a stick on it. Heft gets a stick on it. Still into the zone. Now it comes free. Winogel's got it on his stick. He's got Trumley with him. On sides they are. Here comes a shot. Save. Loose. Save. Nobody can pick up the bouncer as it hits Lucy A in the stick and goes the length of the ice. 2-on-1 opportunities. Somebody's got to bury one. The bouncer was there, but couldn't come up with it. Jones at the blue line. He gets checked off the puck. Trumley keeps it in, though. Jones gets it back, throws it off of a Sailor. Into the corner, he gets it back again, throws it to Zitzelsperger. Zitzelsperger back to Jones. Jones at the doorstep, and nobody there! Oh my! Throw it back into the zone by Keogh. Great work by Jones. Laid it on the doorstep like the newspaper, and not a count within striking distance of it. Puck is thrown in around the cage. Sailors come up with it, feathered out to the blue line. Kutska checks a man at center stripe, and he's going to the hole. Put a camera on him, Squirrel. Guess who called it? Oh, it's been a minute. I need to help you boys out. No yelling, Squirrel. No yelling. He's going to call another penalty. 10:30 of the third. Cats on the kill. No check. Keogh skated into the man skated into Keogh. Keogh's 2 times stronger than the man that he skated into. He goes down, hand goes in the air. Give him another opportunity. Puck down, won by the Sailors. Puts on the brakes, pirouettes to the top of the circles, loses an edge and goes down. Luckily they didn't call out a penalty. We're 3-on-1 going the other way if they move. Comes loose to Shanahan. Shanahan backhands it. It does get kicked out just wide from the Sailors goalie. Not much on the shot. It did make it to the cage. Another check at the top of the circles. Every time a Sailor goes down, you got to hold your breath. In behind the cage it comes. Down the boards. And then it's banged hard all the way down ice. Sailors goalie comes out to settle it behind his cage. Sailors track it down, pick it up. Here comes the breakout, top of the circles, cross ice pass, far side into neutral, mishandled by a Sailor, but he gets it right back, loses it again, and then he's got to throw it back into his own zone. 1:08 left in the kill, cross ice pass by a Sailor, still in neutral though. Now to the blue line, into the zone. Gets around Lucier, but Lucier does a beautiful back check. Puck leaves Leonard, and it's thrown down ice by Heft. So Rourke to give chase as the Sailors goalie dumps it behind his own net, picked up. Here comes the outlet pass to center stripe, now to the blue line, into the zone. Lucier steps up on it again, pins a man up against the board. Keenan, seen the 4, not the 1. Comes around the net. Sailors pickpocket and get it back. Top of the circles, pass is mishandled, but finds its way to a Sailor. Back into the corner. He walks it up to the doorstep, still holding. Somebody got to go get him. Back to the blue line. Here comes a shot. Way wide and hard into the corner. Sailor's going to track it down. Soroki poke checks it away. Cats get a stick on it. Sailor goes down, and it's going to be skated to the blue line, thrown to neutral. Ping pongs around. Heft gets it on a second try. 5 seconds left in the kill. Heft goes down in a heap. Guess what? No hand in the air. As it's banged off the boards back to neutral, and the Cats have killed another power play. Turnover. Here comes a shot. Heft. Oh, he throwed it high over the blocker side, glove side of the net. It was there and open, just off net. Puck is down, ping-ponging away. Off the boards into the skates of a Cats, but it does make it past both of them, and it's going to be skated to the blue line, feathered out to neutral, now thrown into the zone, chipped into the zone by a Sailor who tracks it down. Lucy A back checks it, steals it off of the boards. Here come the Cats into neutral. Jones has got it. Jones goes to throw a shot, waited a half a second too long off of the skates of a Sailor, and they come away with it to the blue line on the move. Now into neutral. Now into the zone. Gets around Pinello as he puts on the brakes. Pinello picks off the path, throws it off the boards, but not out. Gets past Marks. Gets poke check back to Marks, and he's on the run. Cross ice pass. Hits Jones in the stick. Jones has it. He feathers it off the boards as he loses an edge and goes down. And the Sailors throw it into their own bench. And Jones is still down as he crashed knee to knee with one of the Sailors. He gingerly gets to his feet and heads to the bench. Get some water, 13, and get that one shaken off. $7:18 left in this one. Cats still down by 1. Jones in for the draw. He does win it. Gets poke checked into the corner. Sailors lose an edge and go down. Here it is. Shot. Not on net as Keogh picked it up on top of the circles and threw a wrister. Keogh's checked to the ice as Pinello throws it back into the zone. Sailors pick it up. Shanahan hip checks the man off of the puck as it goes into the zone. Cats pick it up. Fanned on by Keogh. Turned over to the doorstep. Shot. Back to the point man. Pinello's checked up against the boards, gets separated from the puck. Pass back to the blue line. Top of the circles, now into the corner. Throw it in behind the cage. Cats are in a chase mode. Somebody got to pick one off. Throw it to the front, hits trash, kicked into the corner. Sailor goes to the ice, and we're behind the defense. Got to skate. Jones has got it, lost it, got it, and fanned on his shot. Scores! Oh, my! Oh, my! Oh, my! Number 7, Jackson Jones got him behind the defense. Got the Sailors goalie down and out. It looked like he fanned on it, but no, announcer man, he did not fan on it. It was a wicked move to his backhand, and he slips it under the Sailors goalie at 6:24 at the first. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, Cats fans all the way around, this is a tied hockey game. Puck down, won by Zitzelsberger. Poke checked away. Now into the blue line. Poke checked away by Kutska. Now into the neutral. Throw back to the blue line. Sailors got it. They throw it into the zone off of the referee. Or that would have been an icing. He saved an icing for him. Down to Trumbley. Trumbley at the blue line. Bangs it off the boards into neutral to a Sailor. Trumbley overskated it, got it back, and immediately picked it up and threw it as hard as he could the direction he was facing. Into the zone it comes. Zitzelsberger picks it up at neutral, loses it, gets it back. Cats are just banging away, get some passes together. Cross ice pass to Trumbley. Trumbley's got it. Skates it to the blue line, gets checked, hip checked off of the puck, and it's going the other way. Keenan picks it up in his own end. Cross ice pass. Beautiful pass. Hits O'Reilly in the stick. O'Reilly drop passes it to Zitzelsberger. Overskated it. Off his knees he plays it as he throws it around the cage. Trumbley, go get that. Trumbley hesitated as a Sailor beat him to it. Throws it down the boards to the blue line, and it's going to be skated out. Into the zone. Good check by Keenan to separate the man from the puck. Kutska picks it off. Keogh. Nope, that is Kutska. Kutska into the zone. Beats one, beats two. Just ran out of real estate. Couldn't pull the trigger. Now he's tied up around the net, and we get a hand in the air, and it's the other referee going to stick a hand in the air, and the Cats are going on the power play with 4:57 left in this one, tied at 1. Great work by Kutski. Picked it off in his own zone, skated through neutral, got into the zone, got around the defense, just ran out of real estate before he could pull the trigger, and then he's ran into the boards. Might have even been a hook to put the Cats on the power play. Puck down, won by Zitzelsberger, back to the blue line and throwed the length of the ice. It's a race though. Lucier is going to get there first. Lucier tracks it down. He gets tied up, but he gets it back. Lucier throws a big pass across ice, picked up by Marks into the zone. Marks shot off of the defender standing in front of him. Comes into the corner. Cats can't get control, and it comes out the other way. Poke checked away at the last second by a Cat to stop that breakaway. Picked up by Lucier. Skated into the zone. Puts on the brakes. Comes back. Shot. Blocked in front by all kinds of trash from the Sailors. And the Sailors pick it up and throw it the length of the ice. Harris has got a poke check it in the corner, and he slows it down. His cross ice pass to the blue line. That's a turnover to 55. Shot blocked in front by Lucier. Lucier saved the day. Don't give 55 any opportunities, boys. Cross ice pass from Lucier to Shanahan. Shanahan, and we're offside. Picked up though by Keogh as the Sailors played it. Poke checked away by Keogh. Got to be careful when you're the last man standing. Comes all the way across ice to Pinello. Pinello cross ice to Soroki, and he missed it off of his stick. Out to the blue line. Soroki keeps it in. He's going to walk into the circles. He's got a chance here. Shot save and a glove by the Sailors goalie. 3-3-3 left in this period. 36 left in the power play, tied at 1. Hasn't looked good this power play opportunity, giving the puck up too many times. Jones in for the draw. Sailors do win it though. Scrum comes along the boards. Pinello gets poke checked around him at the blue line, and they're off to the races. Shanahan's got to get back. Backdoor pass is not there for the Sailors. Now it's picked up. Again picked up as a Sailor loses his twig. Hand in the air. Cats are going to get another power play. Shot, save, kicked into the corner. Pinello tracks it down. He throws one to the doorstep. Shanahan was there, couldn't get it. And there's the touch-up. So for 6 seconds, first time today, Cats are going to be on a 5-on-3 and then another 2-minute power play. Or, once again, do the math. A minute and 54. That power play did not look good, though. We're going to call it like it is. Cats doing too much at the blue line, turning it over, giving away breakaway opportunities for the Sailors. Got to get it in there and get some passes cycled around. Somebody get an open shot. Hef calls timeout. He wants to talk about it. I'm sure he's over there drawing away like a madman at a Pictionary contest trying to win. Hopefully he draws it up, but more importantly, hopefully the Cats can put the execution down. Get those Sailors on one side, backdoor them on the other, and let's get the lead of this game. The opportunity is here. We call this the Goldilocks and the Three Bears. You got to go into their house. You got to eat their porridge. You got to sleep in their bed. And more important, by God, you steal their TV and head on out. Put it in the back of their Tesla and ride off into the sunset and get one to the back of the net here. But I'm sure referee right here that's in the center, you see him in the center of your screen right now. I'm sure the wheels are turning in his head. Oh, how can I help out Steamboat? Let me see where I can get a hand in the air. So here we go. Sailors take the ice. So do the Cats. We're going to go with Shanahan, Sororki, and Jones with Kutska and Keogh on D. So here's the important part. Win this draw, number 7. Puck down, he does win it. Kutska shot, save, there it is, shot, go! Oh my! Right off the face-off, Cats, go! Shanahan, I think, is the one that finally got it to the net. 1 second still left on the 5-on-3. As Jones wins it, it comes to Kutska. He throws a wrister onto the net, comes off of the Cats, or the Sailors goalie, finds its way to Owen Shanahan, number 17, and he took the TV, put it in the car, and is driving away. Cats go! 2:58 left in this one, 1:56. They took the 5-on-3 off. 1:56 left in the power play. Oh, take a breather here. I can't even begin to tell you. I'm going to give a shout out there to a family member who is watching that knows who I am other than Cotton McKnight. Yes, my brother, my blood pressure is over the limit. And I know you would say, man, you need to calm down. I couldn't calm down if somebody gave me a horse tranquilizer. This Cat team has got a lot of fans, a lot of supporters, but by God, when it comes to fan mode, I am right there at the top of the list. So everybody's back on the ice. Jones is going to step in, still a power play here, puck down. Jones wins it again as Shanahan throws it all the way to the net. Sailors goalie kicks it into the corners, throw it off the glass into neutral, takes a one-hopper under Lucier as Keogh tracks it down. Keogh backhandles it off the boards. It's picked up by the Cats. Turnover, but got it back. Come on, boys, got to play sharp and crisp. We're still a man up. Throw the length of the ice, and that's icing. 1:31 left in the power play. 2:34 left in the period. And once again, as you well know, No, we won't even bring that up. We ain't going to bring that up. Don't jinx it. Puck down one again by Jones. Lucier's going to track it around his own net. Holds on there. Cross-ice pass is chipped. Glove down by Jones. He's going to skate it at the top of the circle. Shot. Wrister was hard, and if it would have been on net, it might have went. Hand in the air as Jones is in the hole. We're going to get another power play here. Poke checked away and going to be skated in the zone. Harris needs to get off the ice. Harris needs to get off the ice. Too late as it's wrapped around the boards. The Sailors are going to touch it up, and Jones, number 7, was absolutely assaulted and thrown into the boards on the backside. Not the goatee man, but the other referee, hand in the air. And for 59 seconds, the Cats are on a 5-on-3. And for the rest of the game, well, less than 2 seconds, they're going to be on the power play. So the opportunity is here. Do not give these Sailors a breakaway opportunity. 5-on-3. Do it one more time. Get one to the back of the net, boys. Zitzelsperger steps in. He does win it. Jones throws it in around the cage. Zitzelsperger cross-ice pass. Kutzka shot. Blocked in front by Trash. Comes out to the blue line, but kept in. Hef's going to track it down. Throw it off the boards of the blue line, and it comes out. Drop pass to Pinello. Pinello throws it to Jones, and one hops over his stick into the zone, and we lose control on that. As it's picked up, thrown the length of the ice. Harris comes out and plays it. Pinello's going to track it down behind his own net, puts on the brakes. He throws it off of the boards. Back to Pinello, though, around the cage. Skate, young man. Throws it down the ice, too. Zitzelsperger. Zitzelsperger into the zone. Zitzelsperger puts on the brakes, throws a wrister pad save by the Sailors goalie. Zitzelsperger had it, lost it, got it back. Had it, lost it, got it back. Sailors goes down, takes Zitzelsperger with him. They got Pinello far side. Can't see him. And it's poke checked out of the zone. 5-on-3 is over. Power play is on the board. Puck comes off the boards. Hef's going to pick it up on the bounce. Beats one. Gets checked at the blue line, and it's a breakaway. Number 55 is on the move. Shot, save, and a cover by Harris to keep this a 2-1 game. And that's exactly what we talked about. You cannot give them type of opportunities. Turnover at the blue line. Off to the races, number 55 gets a shot, and the only thing that kept this game up for the Cats is the save by Harris. Line changes all the way around. Sailors goalie still on the ice. 47.8 left. Puck down, picked up by the Cats into the skates of the referee. Gets it back. Throws it the length of the ice at the empty net. And once again, 8 feet wide. I cannot believe how our Cats have opportunity after opportunity of an open net and throw that puck wide. Calm down, young man. Take a stride and get that one to the hole. Puck now won by the Cats again. Ping pongs around. Finally makes it to the blue line and out. Tracked back down by 055. He throws it hard into the zone. 33 seconds left. Kutzka picks it up. He throws it out to the blue line. Here comes it down the blue line. Shanahan has got a stride. Shanahan over skated as it hit. That's the part with the zone. It hit snow and died. Back check great by the Cats. Hand in the air and a whistle. And that means that 55 was touching it. It is a penalty on the Sailors as another one slams his stick into the glass. Number 55 is headed to the hole. 16.4 seconds, 15 seconds left in the power play. Face-off is going to come all the way down into the zone. So, no breakaway opportunities here. Sailors goalie's got to come back out and play. 5-on-3, puck down, puck comes free, and there's the breakaway. The one we just talked about. Sailors behind the goal, shot, saved by Harris, poke checked away. Nothing on that shot. Check into the boards, and the Cats are going to the hole. Oh, he finally had an opportunity to stick a hand in the air, and he did. Immediately the puck come to the corner. We've told it, we've said it, we've talked about it. Lucy A is a marked man. He checks the man into the boards, hand immediately went in the air. And basically it's going to be 4-on-4 hockey because the Sailors have pulled their goalie. 4.5 seconds left. A draw win here will probably end the game, but we're not going to call that yet. Puck down, won by the Cats, caught up in everybody's skates. 2, 3, poke checked away, out of the zone, and there goes a horn. Cats win! Cats win! Cats win! An unbelievable comeback when you're playing 5-on-6 hockey all day long. The only downside of this is more than likely we're going to see East this afternoon, and it's going to take something way special to beat East, but we'll take it today. Cats win, and we move on to the championship tonight at 6 o'clock, same arena. 7 o'clock, my fault. So, from the Cats Den, producer-director Kenny Jones, the squirrel behind the camera, I am Cotton McKnight. I have got to go outside, bang my head on the wall, find a defibrillator, maybe some horse tranquilizers, get my stuff back together, and we will see you tonight. We're out.